Hello, my friend. It's favorites and fails time. Favorites and fails time. I love favorites and fails. Time of the month, time of the year, time of the month. I love favorites and fails. And we have a very special favorites only edition of favorites and fails. So if you want to see my countdown of the best products I tried this month, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. And besides this being a very special countdown, count up to my favorite product that I tried this month, I have a very special hashtag not sponsored feature for this month. I get asked all the time to do sponsored favorite videos. So I was going to do a sponsor favorites video, the first product in my favorites would be a paid ad, basically, or a paid placement in the video. But because I don't do that, I like to do the anti that and do a hashtag not sponsored feature. And this one is very, very special. This is a collab video with my girl Cate over at Cate the Great Beauty. She is so super fab. I have never met her in person, but I have talked to her some here and there, and I've been watching her videos for a very long time, and I absolutely adore her. I'm gonna go ahead and play a little clip of her videos now so you can get a feel for what her channel is like.
I'm really blowing this. It is the Quinta do Cachal Branco. I have no idea what accent I even just used, but I hope it came close. So after waiting for approximately a full year, my Sephora box arrived. Now, I've been pronouncing this bum bum cream, and then people keep on commenting and saying that that's not the way you pronounce it. It's actually boom boom. So get excited because you're going to be hearing boom boom over and over again. I still have a little of my other one left, and then you're wondering, well, why did you dig your little fat finger in there, Cate, if you still have more of the other one left? Well, I don't know. I don't have a good answer to that. I just wanted to dip my finger in it. I have been looking for something to tone my blonde hair because obviously I, can't go to the salon right now, and I cannot handle the Joe Exotic situation that is growing out of my head.
I just love that she's added in the beverage aspect into her videos. I think that is such a cute idea, and I absolutely love it. And she's just a wonderful, beautiful person and has a wonderful channel. So Cate will also be doing her favorites this month. I will link her video and her channel down below if you would like to check it out. And with that being said, let's go ahead and count down from the worst of the best products that I tried this month, starting with number 10. So this was just the one that I was the least just ecstatic about of the things that I really liked this month. So let's go ahead and start with the Sigma Liquid Pen Eyeliner. Now, I like my eyeliners a certain way. I really like brush tips. This is a marker tip. It kind of looks like a brush tip, but it's not. It's a faker. And the difference is with a marker tip, they don't tend to bend to the eye as well as I would like them to. This one, on the other hand, bends pretty well, but not quite as well as a brush, because with the brush, it just has a little bit more flexibility, a little more movement. But it is very black, goes on very well, does not smudge through the day, and is a fantastic eyeliner pen, and I really, really like it a lot. Now, because I am not doing a lot of shopping, I have been shopping my stash recently, so there are a couple of things that I have mentioned in previous videos before, and this is one of them. It is the Pacifica Liquid Coverage Full Coverage, wait, let's try that again. This is the Pacifica Liquid Cover Full Coverage Lasting Concealer. I have the shade 20NF, and I love this concealer. My only critique about it is it isn't quite as full coverage as I would like, but the texture is what sells me on this. The texture is just so fluid and creamy, and it just feels really good on the skin. Very easy to blend. It does not sink into my fine lines. It's just a wonderful concealer. Now, I did recently review the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I do like that one better just because I feel like it is a bit more full coverage than this, but this is still a really nice concealer, so if you're looking for something that's a little less coverage, this may be a good one for you. I haven't mentioned a Marc Anthony product in a very long time. This I did purchase at Ulta. This is the Instant Miracle Mask Damage Rescue Hair Mask. Now, it looks like it wouldn't be a lot of product based on the packaging, but this is a full-size product. It is 6.8 fluid ounces. They're trying to go more eco-friendly, which I think is absolutely awesome. When I first saw it, it kind of caught me off guard, and I was wondering whether it would be something that, would it be the same as something in a bottle? Because you're used to seeing the plastic bottles, and I kind of thought twice twice about it, and I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and try it, and I absolutely love it. I am a big fan of deep repair masks on my hair. My hair is very thin, so I need something to tame any frizz that I have, because when I have frizz, it sticks out like crazy. It's absolutely insane because I don't have a lot of other hair that's not frizzy to hide it. So I need a good deep conditioning mask, and this does it. And I just love this line just overall. I very rarely try something from Marc Anthony that I'm like meh about. I usually love everything, and this product is no different. Now this product, I didn't really like it because I couldn't figure out how to use it because it wasn't really working the way that other products of this format have worked in the past for me. So this is the OUMA Beauty Double Take Sculpt and Scrub Duo Stick in White Pearl. So it is a duo stick, so it's got a highlighter on one side, a contour on the other side. I am wearing it as a contour today. I am not wearing the highlight. The highlighter, let me swatch it for you, is very, very calm. It blends really nicely into the skin and just gives a very subtle glow. I don't wear this when I'm filming. I like to have something a little more poppin' and glowy. I do really like this, just not on my filming days. I do it on more natural makeup days. The contour, on the other hand, I absolutely love. But again, it did take me a little while to get used to it because what I usually do is I draw it on. So I start at the top of my ear and I kind of point down toward the corner of my mouth, and then I blend it out with a stippling brush. Does not work for this. This, I need to use a more dense brush, and I blend it kind of circular motions upward, and then I apply my blush over top of it, and then highlight over top of that. And it's just, it blends out beautifully. It looks really natural on my skin tone, and it's just a really nice product. It just took me a minute to figure out how to use it best. Next up, you know how much I love the Vegan Milk Moisturizer by Milk Makeup. Oh my goodness, I got another one for you. This is the Vegan Milk Cleanser that came out, I believe, right after that. I love this too. I do. I really love this. I love it because I do not like the feeling of my face feeling tight after I've used a cleanser. I like my skin to feel clean, but not stripped. And that is exactly what this does. It goes on quite thick. I'm going to show you. I'm going to waste some. It's very creamy, as you can see. As you rub it in, you can see that it's still kind of creamy and thick. And as you rub it all over your face, it still feels creamy and thick. And when you wash it off, it washes off relatively quickly, but does not leave the face feeling stripped. And that's why I really love this. And I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off my fingers now. I'll be right back. Bringing another product out of the vault. This is the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer in Nude. I hate when they use the term nude to describe a lighter skin tone. It drives me absolutely bonkers. But other than that, I really like this a lot. It is a lighter skin tone shade. It does mute out discoloration. If your skin tone is a little bit lighter than mine, then you may find this to be a bit dark on you. But anybody else, this should work pretty well for. It does mute out some discoloration on the lid, so if you have veiny lids, if your eyelids are a different color than the rest of your face, then this will kind of take care of any weird discoloration and make it all one color. It does make my eyeshadow last longer, which I love, especially with a foiled shadow, like shadows that are a little more creamy that tend to crease on me. This helps to stop that from happening. It's not 100% foolproof. Every once in a while, I still have issues with the creasing, but it's very, very rare. So yes, 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 definitely on this. If you love the Urban Decay Primer Potion, this is a wonderful alternative that is a lot less expensive. Another product I've talked about in the past, but recently falling back, very much in love with it. This is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup. I am wearing it today. It is a beautiful finish and it feels so good to go on. It kind of reminds me of the Pacifica Concealer, how it just has like a really nice slip to it as it goes on, and it goes on so evenly. I don't have to worry about it seeping into fine lines and looking weird. It just blends out beautifully. I am wearing the shade La 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 Ivory 2, Ivory L2. I don't know if that makes a difference, but that's the shade I'm wearing, and I really love this a lot. I love the coverage of it for filming. It is a medium to a more full coverage foundation, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Lasting power on it is wonderful. I do have normal skin, so I can't speak to the way it might cling to dry patches or the way that it might react on oily skin, but for my normal skin, it's just a beautiful foundation. Okay, the next one is a personal favorite, and I'm gonna admit I am a little biased on this one, but I think I also really like it, along with being very biased because a friend of mine created this. This is the shade Story from Ofra Cosmetics. This is my friend Samantha March's shade of liquid lipstick. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today. I did put a gloss over top of it. It is matte on its own, but it is just beautiful with a gloss over it, and I just love this shade so much. She did such a good job on it. Ofra liquid lipsticks are one of my favorite formulas of liquid lipsticks because they do dry down almost completely. They last a really long time. They play really, really well with regular lipsticks. If you want to do a little mixing, regular bullet lipsticks, they play really, really well with glosses and don't smudge and smear all over the place. Or of course you can wear them alone and the whole matte effect is yours. And they have a beautiful shade range from natural shades to less natural shades. I mean, they've got a huge range of shades, and I just absolutely love this formula. And I especially love the shade Story that my friend Samantha created. She did such a wonderful job, and I've been wearing it a lot this month. The last two products caught me completely off guard. It's been a while since I recommended a dry shampoo, and this one I was extremely skeptical of. This is the Armco Spiritualize Dry Shampoo Mist. The reason why I was so skeptical of this is I'm used to using like an aerosol spray as a dry shampoo. I've also used dry shampoo mousses. Wasn't the biggest fan of a lot of the dry shampoo mousses that I tried. I mostly like the spray ones. So when I saw this one where it's like a regular like liquid mist, I was like, how the heck is that gonna be a dry shampoo? Like, how's that gonna work? Girlfriend or boyfriend, this stuff is amazing. Now, I do wanna warn you, when you first spray it on, your hair is gonna feel more wet. Because it's a wet product and your hair is gonna feel like, oh my gosh, it didn't do anything. It actually made my hair worse. But as it dries down, I don't know what magic is in this bottle, but it sops up the oil out of my hair somehow and makes my hair look like it is more fresh and less greasy if I haven't washed it in a couple of days. And you know, being home some days, I haven't been washing my hair a whole lot of days. And you know, especially if I'm not filming, I'm gonna admit it. So this has been wonderful for me, and I've really been enjoying it because it helps me to fake it that I have been washing my hair when I in fact have not. So yeah, really been loving this a lot. And then final product that completely caught me off guard, because in the past I have not enjoyed this formula, but I have very much enjoyed this formula this month. This is the Sigma DeRosa eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh, I was shocked. Absolutely shocked how much I like this. Now, this is coming from being on Sigma PR for quite a while. I have tried probably 4 different Sigma eyeshadow palettes, and I have decluttered every single one of them because I found them to be powdery. I found it difficult to blend them, where it's the kind of thing where you blend them and then they blend away and then you have to put it back on. It's just annoying. Or I've had some of the foiled shades get like hard pan on them and difficult to get the foiled shades, even get any color payoff at all. Like, it's been a hot mess. I'm gonna be completely honest, and I hope Sigma's not mad at me for saying that, but I'm just telling you the truth. It's just the way it is. But my point is, after telling you all my terrible experience with Sigma eyeshadows in the past, I love this eyeshadow palette. I flippin' love it. It is so fun to play with. If you like these colors and you don't have a color palette like this, I would definitely recommend it. Some of my favorite shades in here. Belle of the Ball. Oh my gosh, look at this. It is like a little more intense version of the Amrezy highlight, but on the lids, it's beautiful, tapped over top of a very natural matte look. Like, you just throw on a matte look and then you pat that over your lid and it's like, the angels have just arrived, and you know, everybody is singing and the birds are chirping, and it's just fabulous. Like, I love that shade. I've also really been enjoying the matte shades in here. They are very easy to blend, very easy to work with. They are very pigmented, but they don't get stuck. Sometimes with matte pigments, they get kind of stuck and they're hard to move, and you're blending and blending and blending, and they just have this, like, you know, they just get stuck on a spot and they won't move. These move. They move very nicely. They're really nice. I really like the shade Bare Root, and I've also very much been enjoying Hybrid as well. I also really love this shade Campfire. Let me show you this too. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Let me see if put it here. Make sure it's a nice clean spot. Just, oh. I I love it so much. It's so pretty. So yes, this is a definite win for me. Very pleasantly surprised. I am so excited about Sigma's new eyeshadow formula. They also just redid their warm neutrals, and I did own this before. I did not like it. I decluttered it. I've been using this one and have been really enjoying it. I am just so excited for the direction that Sigma is going in. Very, very excited, because I've always said in the past, there's some things that Sigma does really well, some things they don't do well. They're moving toward doing everything well, which makes my heart happy. Speaking of doing well, how did I do in this month's favorites and fails? It's your turn, well, just favorites. It's your turn in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness to weigh in on the products that I mentioned, or any products you have been loving or really not loving this month. Definitely leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below so we can all learn from you. Don't forget to check out Cate the Great Beauty. Again, her video is going to be linked down in the video description for you to watch. Thank you so much for watching again this month. I appreciate you. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe before you go. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It tells YouTube to share it with other people so that we can have more people join the collective brain. And if you'd like to hang out a little bit longer, YouTube should be recommending a video for you right down there to watch. But if it's your time to go, no problem at all. Thank you so much for hanging out as long as you did. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon. Bye!